In the late 80s, Rob Reiner directed Stand By Me. It was a very sweet but yet very real tale about the wonders of childhood and the magic of friendship. It also dealt with the dark properties of adulthood, such as never getting to see or talk to your old school buddies, or worse, learning that one of them has died. So, what else has Reiner directed? Let's see. A film about a crazy woman who keeps her idol hostage? Hell yeah, that's right. We are reviewing Misery today. A lot of you should already know the plot, but if you're new, I'll explain. Misery tells the tale of a famous novelist named Paul Sheldon, who is famous for a series of romance novels about a young woman named Misery Chastain. But he has become very tired of the series, so he writes a series finale where Misery is killed off. Seems like a good idea, right? Well, it just so happens that once he goes to publish his new, non-related Misery novel, he gets into a car wreck and is rescued by his #1 fan, named Annie Wilkes. Annie seems nice at first, but underneath all that kindness, there's a side to her that is a bit off. A vengeful side. A scary side. A side that she fully unleashes when she finds out that he killed Misery Chastain. Now, crippled and helpless, Annie uses Paul's weak state against him and forces him to write a new novel where Misery is brought back to life. And she isn't afraid to dish out some discipline either. Now this plot may sound pretty simple, but the way it is executed is just golden. I mean, he tries everything he can to get out of the conundrum he is in, but no matter what he does, it seems like Annie is always one step ahead of him. And the more time he spends with Annie, the more her true, psychotic colors begin to show. Which makes you hope that he gets out of this situation before it's too late. I think this plot is a social commentary on what creators have to go through. A great example of this is The Cuckoo's Calling, written by Just Kidding Rowling, under a pen name. Why? Because she is known for Harry Potter, so that's what a lot of her fans expect. Stephen King also goes through the same thing. They always expect horror, but don't know he has written some great non-horror related stuff. This movie also applies to today. There are a lot of fan bases that are very fierce and will do anything they can to keep their favorite material going, no matter what the cost is. I give plot an A+. Next, let's talk about acting. There are only 2 main actors for the majority of the film, and they're both amazing. A lot of the acting credit seems to go to Kathy Bates, and I do love her performance. However, James Caan is great as well. He does a good job at showing not only is Paul scared, but also frustrated as well. He makes you fall in love with his character, which only makes the scene where he's tortured or tied up all the more effective. And Kathy Bates is amazing as well. She gives her role an almost motherly side. When she hurts Paul, she isn't sadistic about it, but rather acts as if she is a mother disciplining her young, which makes her role truly horrifying. She's also good at switching between nice and caring to psychotic and rageful. I give acting an A+. Finally, directing. Like I said, Rob Reiner directed Stand By Me, so it's really impressive that he directed this and shows just how great his directing power is. And the way he shot this film is done in a way that highly increases the tension. I also love the setup. Annie's house almost has a cabin feel to it, which is very fitting for not only location, but also gives it a very secluded feel. I give directing an A+. Overall, Misery is an intense film that will keep your heart racing. It is also very suspenseful, with an unpredictable side that makes you wonder what Annie will do next, which is where a lot of the horror comes from. I give this movie an A+. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content.